Hi dear friends, this is your Gallant IAS and welcome to another session of Jot Down series. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic called nutrient cycle. So here we will discuss the very fundamental idea about this particular topic. So let's start our discussion. So we know that actually the organisms need a constant supply of nutrients to grow, reproduce and regulate various body functions. So in this context we should have an idea about standing state. So the amount of nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, calcium, etc. present in the soil at any given time is referred to as the standing state. So here you should have an idea about what is actually the standing state. So I repeat again, standing state is nothing but the amount of nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, calcium, phosphorus, etc. present in the soil at any given time is referred to as the standing state. So actually the standing states varies in different kinds of ecosystems and also on a seasonal basis. So next is the nutrient cycle. So what is actually the nutrient cycle? So simply the movement of nutrient element through the various components of an ecosystem is called the nutrient cycle. So this is the very basic idea or fundamental idea or the concept behind the nutrient cycle. So understand that. The another name of the nutrient cycle is nothing but biogeochemical cycle. Then basically the nutrient cycles are of two types, the gaseous one and the sedimentary one. So the reservoir for the gaseous type of nutrient cycle, that is nitrogen, carbon, etc., exists in the atmosphere, and the reservoir for the sedimentary cycle, that is sulfur, phosphorus cycle, etc., exists in the earth crust. So actually the environmental factors such as soil, moisture, pH value, temperature, etc. regulate or control the rate of release of nutrients into the atmosphere. So these are the very fundamental idea regarding the nutrient cycle. So next we are going to discuss about the nitrogen cycle. So which is very relevant for your prelims. So basic or the fundamental idea is enough to mark your correct answer. So let's discuss what is actually the nitrogen cycle. So the nitrogen cycle simply means circulation of nitrogen in various chemicals forms through the atmosphere, marine ecosystem, etc. So apart from carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, nitrogen is the most prevalent element in the living organism. So the nitrogen is a constituent of the amino acids, proteins, hormones and many of the vitamins. So plants compete with microbes for the limited nitrogen that is available in the soil. Thus nitrogen is a limiting nutrient for both natural and the agricultural ecosystem. So there are basically four main processes in the nitrogen cycle. They are nitrogen fixation, nitrification, ammonification, and last one is the denitrification. So let's discuss one by one. So the first one is the nitrogen fixation. So nitrogen fixation is nothing but simply the process of conversion of nitrogen to ammonia is called the nitrogen fixation. Then the next one is the nitrification. So nitrification means ammonia is first oxidized to nitrite by the bacteria like a nitrococcus, etc. Then the nitrite is further oxidized to nitrate with the help of the bacterium nitrobacter. So these steps are called the nitrification. The next one is the ammonification. So it is simply the decomposition of organic nitrogen of dead plants and animals into ammonia. So the last one is the denitrification. So it is nothing but conversion of nitrates or nitrites back into gaseous nitrogen. So these are the fundamental concept. So at least you should have a clear-cut idea regarding this. So before going to an end, let's discuss a model question. So question is, consider the following statements. So the statement number one is the amount of nutrients present in the soil at any given time is referred to as the standing state. The statement number two is the process of conversion of nitrogen to ammonia is called nitrification. So which of the four above statement is or are correct? So here we know that the answer is A only, because That is A, that is one only, because the process of conversion of nitrogen to ammonia is actually called the nitrogen fixation, that is not nitrification. Okay, so this is for today, Jot down, and please keep supporting us, and thanks for watching.